So, and then I basically kind of wanted to do a little bit of an overview because everyone these days kind of has their idea of what the perfect diet is. Like vegan, paleo is huge right now, the zone, eat right for your type. Like everybody's trying to find like that one diet that's going to change everything, you know? And so I'm curious what your thoughts are on how people eat and what people should choose to eat, you know?
Yeah. I think those diets can be interesting when used as a guideline, but any diet is dangerous when it becomes dogma, when it becomes the way. I was vegan for over 17 years, and in the beginning, I felt fantastic. In the beginning, my health was better than ever, and so I raved about how this is the way everyone should eat. And I didn't see a lot of warning signs that came. After a while, I was hungry all the time. I craved sugar like crazy. I was binging. I was gaining a lot of weight, even though I thought everything I was eating was healthy. Mm-hmm. There were a lot of just sort of warning signs. Your body's out of balance if you're always hungry, things like that.
Right.
Also people's bodies change every couple of years. We go through different life phases. So what you need nutritionally at age 20 is very different from age 40, age 50. So maybe being vegan is perfect from 20 to 25 for you. Mm-hmm. But, if you're 35 and having adrenal fatigue and thyroid issues, okay, maybe it's time to cut out the soy and start reintroducing, real meats, not factory farmed stuff. I think, though, you have to be careful about attaching to any one diet as right. Mm-hmm. Whether it serves you or you've seen your friend do great with it, your biology is different from your friend's, and your biology is different from your own 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. So you just have to keep experimenting, and every new diet that comes out there that people are raving about, like, great, try it on. See how it makes you feel. And maybe being vegan one day a week is great for you. Mm-hmm. Just sort of make it your own.
Right.
I'm mostly paleo now, mm-hmm. but I cannot do a purely paleo thing. Or I find that I start to feel out of balance, I start to crave carbs like crazy, overeat protein, overeat fat, just feel hungry all the time or too amped up to sleep at night. Mm-hmm. 100% paleo doesn't work for me. 80% paleo, awesome. Mm-hmm. So, just make it your own.
So everybody's different.
Everyone's different.
Everyone's
and changing all the time.
Right. Because your body will always need different things. For example, even women when they hit 30 and early 30s, and then later, your metabolism is slowing down, and a lot of women through their 30s and I think into their early 40s have some issues about the metabolism slowing down and being like, oh my God, I'm constantly working to try to keep up with that. So I can see how changing your diet consistently, just kind of checking in with your body would be really useful.
It's all about fine tuning. I think we have this real sense of entitlement. Mm-hmm. Of like, well, I want to eat like I used to. Your body isn't like it was. And what's interesting is, our needs change. So as you get older, your tolerance for carbs very likely will go down, but your need for quality protein will probably go up because in our youth, we're exerting a lot of energy, right? We're burning through sugar. We're burning through a lot of fuel. As we get older, we tend to get a little bit less active. Maybe our energy levels just kind of calm down. Not to say you get sedated and tired, you calm down. You sit a little more, you're a little bit less hyper. Mm-hmm. And what happens is your body tends to break down more and it needs to rebuild. So we need really high quality proteins and not a whole lot of grain as we age. Mm-hmm. Just because our body's functions become a little bit different. Yeah. And fats, really good fats, are very important for brain function. So people need to not be completely phobic of a food group.
Right.
Like carbs are bad, fats are bad.
Use sparingly!
Yeah. It's like, use sparingly if your body tells you to sparingly. There's some, pioneers out there experimenting on themselves doing 70% fat right now. And I can't say that's terrible, because it's an experiment. They're seeing how they feel. And not just how they feel. If you're doing a really out there experiment, it's really important to get your labs done, check your cholesterol and different things like that. If you're going way out on a limb and trying a really radical diet, mm-hmm. you might feel great. Make sure, go get a lab with a doctor. Make sure your body likes it.
Right.
And then just keep fine tuning as you go along.